Hello, students. Hope you are doing well. So, we have come up with the next question of the same text. So, where the direction points out that there is a passage below which is accompanied by a set of questions. We need to choose the best answer to each question. Well, I believe that you have gone through the text, yet I would like to make a kind of a recapitulate to the idea of the text. So, what this text is all about? The text is a informative one and scholarly, presenting historical facts and philosophical influences, isn't it, on Christian ideas about heaven? There is an objective tone in describing the evolution of these beliefs over time. So, if you look into that, the main idea is to trace the historical development um, and about the uh, astronomer Konrad Hasselkusch. Um, so it also emphasizes the shift from a um, spatial understanding of what? You can say that spatial understanding based on traditional cosmology and to make a more abstract and non-physical interpretation. So on the basis of the contemporary beliefs, right? So we also find out that how an astronomer working at a time when radical new ideas about the universe were challenging traditional beliefs. Besides that, also it is indicating about the Christian concept of heaven. Then, if you look into that, um, so how means the belief, right? How the belief, which does not conceptualize heaven as a location, and it is also not a part of their spatial understanding of the universe. And for most of the history of Christianity, though the opposite was true, which I pointed that the contemporary beliefs. Uh, Now, on the basis of that, we have a question here. The question points out here what is the significance of the phrase, our Father who are in heaven, in the passage? So, art is nothing but, you can say that archaic language. So, what is the importance of the phrase "Our Father who are in heaven" in the passage? Now, look into the options we are given here. The first option points out it describes the challenging understanding of heaven's location. Second, it is a biblical reference, not related to cosmology. Third, it highlights the concept of heaven as a non physical area. Then the fourth one, it signifies a shift from the sun-centered to the earth-centered universe. Now, if I look into this particular one, then I could find out here that what uh, the first option, which is pointing, it illustrates the changing understanding of heaven's location, which is actually absolutely correct. Why? Now, because on the basis of that, it describes the what? The changing understanding of heaven's location. The phrase, our Father who are in heaven, the phrase is used in the passage to describe what? To illustrate, illustrate what? Now, illustrate, you can say that the changing understanding, changing, changing understanding, changing understanding of what? Changing understanding of heaven's location, heaven's location. So, in the past, when the earth was believed to be the center of the universe, right? Like you can see that here it is given about the idea. The Christian concept of heaven, so familiar today from popular depiction of clouds and hallowed angels, was an invention, one that came about as early Christian interpreted their religious writing in the context of the Greek culture in which their movement grew up. Christian writer combined Plato's ideas about the soul's ascent of the sky and at death with Aristotle's understanding of the structure of the universe, a combination that allowed them to apply a cosmological framework to terms like heaven of heavens, as well as the ascent described in the New Testament of both Jesus and Paul by the Middle Ages. Anyone who uttered the words, Our Father who are in heaven, had a clear spatial understanding of where heaven was. Now you can see that God lived in the third heaven, about the heaven of the air and the heaven of the stars. The third heaven the embryon became an article of Christian faith. So, in the second paragraph, where you would find out the ideas indicating or the importance of the phrase "Our Father who are in heaven" in the passage. Now, if I look into the first option, which is clearly describing the changing understanding of heaven's location on the basis of the evidence present in the second paragraph, where it is stated that our Father who are in heaven had a clear spatial understanding of where heaven was, right? So next is called as option 2, right? But before we go to the option 2, I hope you understood the option 1. So it is stated about heaven was conceived as being physically above in the sky, with the new cosmological ideas presented by Copernicus and Galileo, and stated about the Earth's position shifted, and this affected the spatial understanding of heaven. Now look into the option 2. Option 2 is indicated it is a biblical reference unrelated to cosmology, which is incorrect. The phrase is indeed, what do you find out? A biblical reference. A biblical reference. Biblical reference, isn't it? But in the context of the passage, it is discussed in relation to cosmology and the changing understanding of heaven's location. It is not related to what? Cosmology. So therefore, this can be eliminated, right? So now, coming to the option 3, what does it say? It highlights the concept of heaven as a non-physical area. So the phrase itself does not directly, if you look into the phrase itself, uh, you can say that doesn't directly highlight what? Highlight the concept, highlight the concept, highlight the concept of a heaven as a non-physical area. Instead, it is used to describe the shift in the spatial understanding of heaven due to changes in cosmology. Now, therefore, option 3 is also incorrect. Option 4, obviously, this could be also considered incorrect because we find out our answer option 1. So, still look into the option. What does it say? Option 4 stated about what? It signifies a shift from the sun center to the earth center universe. The phrase actually does not signify that, right? The phrase does not signify, so does not signify what? A shift from a sun centered to an earth centered universe. In fact, it represents a shift from an earth center to a sun center, earth center to Earth center to sun center, right? Sun center, understanding of the cosmos. Hence, we can consider option 4 is also eliminated, right? So then we find out our appropriate answer choice would be option 1, which describe the changing understanding of events location. Hope you got the point. That's all for the day. Thank you.